Hello everybody, Vince Bognot here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to take your existing internal hard disk drives, making them into external hard disk drives. This is a spare hard disk drive I'm going to be working on today, and today I'm going to make it from an internal to an external hard disk drive. You might be asking, what's the difference? Well, an internal hard disk drive stays in your computer. It's lonely, it's just staying in one place. But the external hard disk drive has a USB or FireWire connector, and it can connect to any computer, and it's a party guy. Woohoo! So basically, the internal is lonely, and the external hard disk drive is happy and is a party guy. That's the way I like to think of it, and I'm just trying to be funny. So let's get started with turning this internal hard disk drive into making it into an external hard disk drive. There are many things to know before you get your hard disk drive enclosure. What's an enclosure? Well, this is the enclosure. This is what makes your hard disk drive into an external hard disk drive. But let's talk about the qualifications or the specifications you need to know before getting your hard disk drive enclosures. There are two types of hard drives. One has IDE. Basically, if your hard drive has this rectangular port with lots of prongs sticking out, at least 30, or I don't know the specific number of prongs sticking out, but if your hard drive looks exactly like this with the connector, then it's an IDE, and if it doesn't, it's a SATA. Those are the two main differences, just to make this video simple and just to make it short. The next part is your jumper. When you install a hard drive, make sure your hard drive is set to master, and it has directions on how to do this on the front of your hard disk drive. And then the next port is for your power connector, so the hard drive powers up. Those are the main differences, and those are the parts of the hard drive. There's another thing you need to know. You need to know if this is a 2.5 hard drive or a 3.5 hard drive. To tell the main difference, if it's big, then it's 3.5. If it's small, it's 2.5. That's basically how I can explain it. Otherwise, you can go to Google or ask your local geek at your neighborhood, or go to a local hardware store or electronical store and ask them. Just bring your hard drive in, they'll tell you. But 2.5 hard drives generally come in laptops, and 3.5 hard drives usually come in desktops. This is a 3.5, so make sure you have 3.5 or 2.5, and make sure you have IDE or SATA for your hard drive. Okay? So once you do that, just go to a store, and then you buy your type of hard drive enclosure. The enclosure is what makes the hard drive external. So like I said, my hard drive is IDE, it's 3.5 inches, and I'm running on Windows XP, but it will work in Vista, Mac OS X, XP, Windows 98, and all those older operating systems. This is the Sabrent hard drive. It's 20 bucks at my local Fry's electronics store, and I heard many good reviews about this, and it seems like a good hard drive enclosure. But yeah, just get any type of hard drive enclosure. There are many types. This is a USB hard drive enclosure. You can get FireWire, USB, or even both. FireWire 800, even 3 different types of connectors for a hard drive. So those are the more expensive ones. These are the less expensive ones. These are the ones with one connector, USB. I'm fine with USB, so I just chose USB, and it's 20 bucks. And I'm going to be showing you how to install the hard drive right now. Here is the enclosure. This is what your internal hard drive is going to go in to make it external. Here's this side, the USB, and then the power connector over here, and then the US and the switch here. So the USB power connector and the switch, and the other side is just blank. And yeah, that's about it. So just take this part off, and this is where the technology is. This is just where the hard drive goes in. There's nothing in here, but where the hard drive is going to be stored in. This is where the hard drive is going to be stored in. This is all the technology in the hard drive enclosure. The IDE cord, and the power connector. Now this applies to SATA connectors too. You just plug it in. Basically this cord is just to plug in your hard drive, but if you have a SATA hard drive, don't worry, the process is fairly simple. So go to your hard drive. Once again, make sure that your jumper is set to master. Take the IDE cord, if you have an IDE hard drive or a SATA cord, and plug it into your hard drive. Push it down firmly, and then take your power connector and plug it in to your hard drive. And after that, you are done. That's basically it. Now you have to put it in the actual enclosure itself. So just slide your hard drive in to the enclosure, and slowly tuck the top part into the enclosure. Okay, and then there's a little hole here for a screw. So now you screw it up, and not in a bad way, but in a good way. And the other side. Now, there are many different types of enclosures, so the process won't be this accurate. But for some types, this is very general. This is a very general process. So yeah, so this video should let you have experience on how to make an enclosure for a hard drive. Most hard drive enclosures come with stands, which is a good thing. So you can put your stand up here. So yeah, now your internal hard drive is one step closer to being an external hard drive. The next step we have to do is plug in the USB and plugging in the power. Which I have no experience in, since I can't plug in the power right now. Hurry up, where can I plug it in? Come on, plug in. What's the matter with me? Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong side. There we go. There we go. You should hear a dun-dun sound from Windows, so it detects it. I'm running on a slow laptop, so it'll take some time. 10 seconds probably. There you go. You heard it yourself. Windows XP detected the hard drive. It's plug and play, and you're off to the races. You now have an external hard drive, and you can take it from computer to computer through USB or FireWire if you have FireWire, and you can drag and drop files, and you can take it everywhere. And now your external hard drive, once an internal hard drive, once lonely, now it is happy, and now it will be ready to go to parties. Let's turn it off. So yeah, that's basically it. So this is something you would do in your spare time, or if you need a space, or if you want to revive that old hard drive that you took off and you just want some backup space. Like I said, there are various hard drive enclosures. Not all will be the same. There's SATA and IDE 2.5 and 3.5, so make sure you have the right type. If you're not sure, you can just take your hard drive to a representative at the store and they'll be sure to help you out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/VinceBognot. Go to my website, vincebognot.com, and save 25% off your next Hover domain using coupon code VINCE. Check them out at hover.com. And the next episode, if you like this one, will be on how to destroy data on your hard drive. Let me get my hard drive. This is the first hard drive I wanted to enclose in my hard drive enclosure, but it wouldn't spin anymore. So I decided to destroy it because there was data in here that fortunately was backed up with my other external hard drive, and I decided to destroy this because it was non-readable and non-writable and the disk wouldn't spin. So the next episode, which is already recorded, will be on how to destroy your hard drive data. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. Please comment and tell me your thoughts. And have you had experience in hard drive enclosures? Tell me. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day.